a drive from downtown along Broad Street, you run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Tonight, the second of two on this Wild Card Saturday. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from South Philly. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run, and here's the rookie from Notre Dame. Not much there, maybe a yard. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, Rodgers. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
These third down conversions are just so important. Mike, everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
And now they find themselves on the verge of really putting together an opening statement drive here at the start of this game. But now that the field becomes condensed, continue to be smart in the way you attack this defense. The last thing you want to do is settle for 3 in what's been a very impressive opening drive.
Well, 1st down throw there is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And the Cardinals are looking at a 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Now Rodgers. That is caught by the tight end, Elijah Higgins. Touchdown, Arizona.
Just an ideal start, Mike. You're on the road. You're in the playoffs. Anytime you can go down there and end with a score, it just takes the crowd down a notch. They've been tailgating. They've wanted to start this game hot. Maybe let doubt start to creep in that I know we're playing a game at home, but man, these guys came to play.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Oh, Barkley has fumbled. Cardinals say they have it, and they do.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now a 2nd down throw from Rodgers. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
At the 38-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
63. Brings up 2nd and 11. Hey, Silver. 40-yard line.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's Barkley. We're down at the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal.
The 6-yard line. A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Hurts. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. A short one here. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
They'll stick with him again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
We are through one here on Wild Card Weekend. A one-point affair, 7-6 is the score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Third and 10. The master of play action, Rodgers. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
First down, Arizona.
Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Into space. He's inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Philadelphia. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back to the pick 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First down for Aaron. Quick slash into the hands of Wilson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 1. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll throw it left and has as his running back. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to lead to a fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
First down. 63. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
3rd and goal. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground, and that'll go for a gain of about 4. Reek Woolen brings them down.
He's brought down at the 26. A A gain of 5 brings
2
up
minutes to
second
go here
and 5.
till halftime. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
Talk about establishing yourself in this league as a young player. You don't have to be perfect. But, man, when you get opportunities to make big plays, when they come your way, you got to take advantage of it, and boy, did he ever.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Take over first and 10. They're on 20-yard line.
A first down throw from Rodgers. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
They're on 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Play action now with Rodgers. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, Rodgers. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. A gain of 12.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He'll go right and find his running back. Now they are are in business inside the 15-yard line.
First down, Arizona.
Rodgers going up top again. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this